Yeah, yeah. We for us. My people gon' win, my people gon' succeed. We gon' all come together one day. I believe in my people. I believe in my people. My people gon' win, my people gon' succeed. We gon' all come together one day. I believe in my people. I believe in my people. My people, we waking up. Now eyes are open. We couldn't stay asleep forever.
What's up, bro? Free them all, bro.
Free 'em all,
I got
bro.
this tissue right here for the Hampton house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I got my homie brother Rod right here. He got We For Us Hood Hope.
How you doing, bro? This is my young Gerard,
He
my
want to meet the
son.
chairman.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Look here, bro. I'm going to take you in here to meet the chairman, you understand me? You're going to have to show the utmost respect, bro. This is one of our leaders. You know what I'm saying? His father was assassinated by Chicago police December 4th, 1969, out west of Chicago. And this brother right here is living the life his father didn't get to live, to represent for our people.
Got a gentleman here wanting to see the chairman.
Grandma.
This gentleman.
Hey, how you doing,
Free them all.
sister?
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
What up, Queen? Free them all, comrade.
Free them all, comrade.
Free them all.
Free them all, little brothers. Y'all here to see the chairman?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what's up.
All right,
I
I'll
had
go.
talked to y'all earlier, so I was going to bring my man with his son over here to talk to the chair. You know,
Okay, I'll go get him real quick.
I appreciate it. Free them all.
Wow.
I'm telling you, he going to drop some science on you. See, we giving him some tissue and stuff right now for the Hampton house. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me, young man? Yes,
Free
sir.
them all. Free them all. Chairman. Free them all. Hood Hope here. He brought the tissue with him, and he got brother Rod with him with the We For Us. His son he's supposed to be bringing his son to come meet you. He said he talked to you already?
All good.
All right, free them all. I'm going to go get him right now. Free them all.
See, you see how they got the house decorated? Once upon a time, they didn't have this house. Bill Hampton, Chairman Fred Hampton, brother had the house. He changed forms, which means he died. And the house was in debt. There was a lot of stuff going on. It didn't look nothing like this. There was corruption going on in this house till Chairman Fred Jr. came over here and cleaned it up. Now, they pass out food all the time in front of the house for free. But they be having so much stuff to give away, sometimes it go bad. So now they sit in the refrigerator out here for the people.
Free them all. Y'all can come on in. I'll bring y'all inside.
Okay, appreciate it. You
All
told
right.
Chairman I got some tissue for him?
Yes, I did.
Gratitude. How y'all brothers doing?
Hey, how y'all brothers doing? Speak, bro.
Man, y'all got pizza and everything. I'm gonna come get some of that.
Yes,
I'd like to
sir.
drop the tissue off to the
Bring
chairman.
it on.
Free 'em all.
They didn't know that they were setting us up for the big
Hold the door.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen.
Free them all.
Thank
Free
you.
'em all. Free 'em all.
Welcome to the
I'm been peaceful, brother. How you been?
I'm good, I'm doing good.
Since the movie and stuff, everything been going good?
Man, you know, hey,
Podcast and stuff?
still making history, taking history, and taking history.
Yes, sir. I'm
You
good.
know, still a lot of work to do.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, some people say, you know, more money, more problems. We say more progress, more problems. But you know, it's stuff coming together.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's a blessing.
yes indeed. So
How you
we
been,
still
Jack?
vest up. We still vest up and dressed up, though.
Yes, sir.
All good stuff. Free 'em all.
For the mall.
Good,
For the
Jeff?
mall. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man,
I'm about to
welcome.
tell you. Yep.
You
You
good,
good?
Brad? Good to see you too again, man. Keeping up good work with the chairman. That's a blessing.
What's on y'all mind? What's on y'all hearts?
Well, this is the thing. You know, my son, he been listening to the media, all that, you know, like trying to be like on some drill. And I'm telling him, black people ain't about that. Black people is about unity. Black people stand together. Black people come together. We ain't about killing each other. You know, like what we say? We gonna come together.
We gonna build each other.
We gonna protect. Well, I say we gonna come together.
We gonna build each other.
Start an army as one.
Not kill each other.
We gonna protect our women
Gonna protect our kids
and protect our neighborhoods.
like the Panthers did.
That's the Panthers.
Ooh, that was cold.
Hey, came with it. I'm inspired. Yes, indeed. You say right on. I want, you know, I want. First of all, how old are you, bro?
I'm 8.
8 years old. What's your name?
Gerard.
Gerard. Right on. I want to first say it's inspirational. It's a charge. for y'all to be here. I was just, ironically, I just got back in from Philadelphia, Yonkers, New York, and Brooklyn. Went to Philadelphia just May 13th was the anniversary. The United States government dropped a bomb on the entire community in Philadelphia on family known as the Move family, M-O-V-E. And in this 1985, it just came out that Penn State and other schools have been holding the remains of the babies, the bones, the skeletons. I left them, got on the bus, hit up there to New York. And when I was in Yonkers, I got to go to a place with DMX. You heard DMX? DMX, you know, it's a community center that he was at. And after he went through a lot of struggles as a child, you know what I'm saying, the detention center and everything. And this community center helped him a lot. He went in Yonkers, and he went back. He did stuff for the children there, so I went there. And I was just commenting about his life, legacy. We say a legacy is more important in your life. A legacy is something that people can look at and say, okay, this is what this person represented. You know what I'm saying? It's like you put medals and stuff, like a cast. They call it a cast, and say, how can we make another piece for this car or mold, and say this is the legacy of this person. You know what I'm saying? And you don't focus on what we call like the minors, like, well, this person, they didn't like eggs, but a legacy, the major parts of what they represent. You know, we all have issues. We all is, you know, and I think it's important in our people. And I think it's important we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. We acknowledge that there are situations that we don't like that's happening in our community. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And the youth, they be, you know, they're real intelligent. People, you know, a lot of people. I think the older we get, a lot of try to dumb down to justify, you know, what's going on. So try to make sense out of nonsense. They pick. I think I might have been 9, 10, and this cat I grew up with, and I remember we going to his house, and his mother was talking about Santa Claus and some other things. And I hope this is, you know, I ain't going too far. But
Nah.
okay. I'm being right. I'm talking general too, because the deal is a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I've been sarcastic with you, but a lot of people try to jive the youth. You try to lie to the youth, try to water stuff down, but the youth, they can pick up on certain things. And Stephen Biko, remember that name, Stephen Biko. Stephen Biko, he was leader of his representatives group called Black Conscious Movement. It's a movie called Cry of Freedom. Denzel Washington played him. It's an old movie. And Stephen Biko said black people in particular must grasp the ability to distinguish intelligence from the ability to articulate. In other words, just because we can't say certain words and terms don't mean that you're stupid. And just because somebody else can say some bunch of fancy words don't mean they smart. Right. And I couldn't believe this guy's mother was talking about Santa Claus. So I'm looking. He said, don't say nothing. That, you know. I said, huh? He said, you know. And he went along with it. We came outside. I said, man. So a lot of youth don't have a lot of respect for a lot of people. Elders, it's one the good part. It's ideal. We don't want our children to, you know, become contaminated or toxic. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna know certain things. You know what I'm saying? I one time the sister was telling me, I don't let my daughter listen to no Nicki Minaj. And while we was talking, her daughter was there playing a video game and had Nicki Minaj on the soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be. It's some toxic stuff. It's bad stuff out here, and we got, you know what I'm saying. And we got to be clear on who we are. So we go. It's like they say when you get sick. They say like garlic. You know, like garlic helps you keep your immune system. Like keep colds and other stuff away from you. People say eat garlic. Garlic. You know, it's like the knowing who we are, we can deal with bad situations and be confident who we are. That we don't change to this term they call peer pressure. We're like, well, everybody else doing this. You know what I'm saying? So reality, it's bad, but a lot of people are into some bad stuff and bad. You know, and every morning we call them propaganda bombs. They putting certain, you know what I'm saying? So they dropping bombs on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for youngsters, for 9 o'clock in the morning, the average child, 8, 9 years old, they didn't heard so much garbage music. They rape, kill, murder. This before 9 in the morning. And it ain't just where you grow up at. It's people in Detroit, Cleveland. It's an organized thing against us. You know what I'm saying? Against our people. And your mind it's open. You know what I'm saying? Your pores are open to hear certain things. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm an organizer. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how can I put people who want me fighting for freedom for our people.
Yes, sir.
And I got to deal with all type of different individuals, and all of us do. And sometimes, like you ever look at a guy who fixes cars, or a woman who fixes cars, a mechanic, one who's doing it for a long time. You look at them, the palm of their hands is a little more darker because the oil. You know what I'm saying? They deal with it all the time. They fixing cars all the time, so they can't leave without their hands. You know what I'm saying? They can wash it, but you do it so much. In our community, we deal with so much bad stuff. It can rub up on us. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? You can start saying different words and terms. You don't be conscious. Like, damn, I didn't know I disrespected women. You know, one time I was in prison. This guy, he would call the term B. You know what I'm talking about, right? Disrespectful words for women. I'm not saying the word just because I have an issue with even saying the word. You know what I'm saying? Because like in slavery, there was terms like bucks and winches, and I'm be grabbing. They would say bitches. That's how they. In certain terms, it's like soft spots with us. You know what I'm saying? They would breed us all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And also, and I'm gonna say one more thing. George Jackson. He was a field marshal for the Black Panther Party. That was his title. He was in prison. He said capitalism, this system, it not only affects the economy, the money, but the psyche of the people, how we deal with each other. So you got to acknowledge the good, the bad, and the ugly. I spoke to this brother named Tookie Williams. I don't know if you heard of him. Tookie Williams, he's the co-founder of the Crips. Crips, you heard of the Crips? Then him and Raymond Washington co-founder in L.A. So when I left the funeral, I said, man, Tookie grew up in the climate like I grew up in, where a lot of people are deprived of the Black Panther Party. And so a lot of times that option is not given to us. A lot of people don't know about it. You know, Chairman Fred was the leader of the largest chapter of the Black Panther Party. This is the house he grew up in. This house right here. One brother told me, he said, man, man, don't get rid of nothing. I said, huh? He said, don't get rid of nothing, Chairman. They call me the chairman. I'm the young chairman, even though I'm 51 years old. Yes, sir. That's the young chairman, little chairman. I'm physically bigger than Chairman Fred was. I'm still a little chairman. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. And I said, what you say? That's the dishes that Chairman Fred ate up. They watched him. He had took there's a group called NAACP. They call it Junior NAACP. He had took their members from 7 to 300 members. 7 to 300 people in 7.5 month time period. He went to grammar school across the street. That school was just across the street. The black children didn't have no place to go swimming at out here. He went and protested for the black people to have a place to go swim. The police threw a tear gas canister. They threw like smoke bombs. They did, and see, a lot of people don't believe that. This, you know about these relatives. We have to know about this because it's conversations and our music, everything. They threw a tear gas canister out there. He was 12 years old. He picked it up and threw it back inside the police station. 12 years old. He fought to get a swimming pool now named after him. Yes, sir. And then it was an ice cream truck, Good Human Ice Cream. Right now to this day, we don't support Good Human Ice Cream because what they did to Chairman Fred. Yes, they say he went up on the ice right on that corner. They say he went up on the ice cream truck and took $71 for ice cream and gave it to the children. He said, even though they lied on me, made me have to be a thief, they made me have to be a Robin Hood type of thief. Meaning, what you think he meant when he said that, about Robin Hood type of thief?
Like stealing?
He said, what they say Robin Hood would do is Robin would go take from the rich and get to the poor. So he said, even though they made me have to be a thief, they made me have to be a Robin Hood type of thief. They said, I gave it to the people. So he said, okay, you know what I'm saying? They say he took the ice cream and gave it to the children. You know what I'm saying? And so they had locked him up. They sent him to a place called Stateville Prison. And when he got there, at the time, they would call you by your number. They would call you by your name. You know what I'm saying? What's your name, your full name?
Gerard Isaiah Hicks Tucker.
Gerard Isaiah Hicks Tucker. I'm laughing my man because when I was in grammar school, they used to tease me and say, here he come again, Frederick T.J.J. Hampton. I was how proud I was of my name. I like that. I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. My name was after Ted. My middle name was Ted Boston. He was in the Black Panther Party. Jake, my other name, Jake was after Ted Boston, the police had beat them up so bad they had kicked him on his private parts. They had busted they attacked the headquarters, took him to the station, they beat him up real bad. Jake was it's a movie called Judas and the Black Messiah. You seen the movie? I want you to see the movie. It's a movie in there with this guy. He's, you know, saying the police come to kill him. He defended himself. He playing Jake Winters. Mm-hmm. That's who I'm. That's Jake. One of my names used to be a guy named Nathaniel. My mother changed that name. There's a picture of him over there too. There's a picture of him to the right of Chairman Fred. He was later on known to hang with the other guy to the left of Chairman Fred. And the left is William O'Neill. William O'Neill was not a good dude. William O'Neill was an informant, a snitch. He had gave the floor plan to Chairman Fred, my father, to be assassinated. But Nathaniel was later exposed to be hanging with him. And my mother had said, I want that name changed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She got that name took about me, took it out of my name. So I like how your confidence, you know what I'm saying? Our names are something. That's why, like, in prison they would say, call him by a number, don't call him by name. Whenever they call him by his number, he said, I'm Deputy Chairman Fred Hampton, Illinois chapter of the Black Panther Party. They say he got to be insane, criminally insane. Because that's what they do, like doing we call it chattel slavery. Chattel slavery is when, back in the, you know what I'm saying, because the word chattel means property. And they would say, if you try to escape from slavery, from the plantation, they say, man, you crazy. You have this thing called drapetomania. Something's wrong with you for trying to be free. So so even for our name, that's important. Our names, I say, so you say it with confidence. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. So everything is political. What I mean by that, politics means food, clothing, and shelter. Eating, how you clothes on your back, the basic stuff to survive. How it's given, how we receive it, how we get it. You know what I'm saying? Politics is like who depend on who team you on. Like it's like when the system takes from us, and it's the difference between stealing and liberating. The word liberating means freeing up stolen resources. Most of the stuff the system got from is stolen. They stole it from us. The gold, the copper, all of that. You know what I'm saying? The Panthers say, make sure if you take something from the system, that's one thing. It's liberating. Never steal. Never take. The Panther Party said, don't take one piece of needle or thread from the people. You know what I'm saying? Never do that. So the terms are important. Music it's political. It's important how we hear things, what we say in our music, how we rep. Like it impacts us. They would. Like back in the 60s, they would say the movement is a guy named James Brown. He used to sing some other song. But a guy named H.R. Brown said, man, you better go back in the studio with that garbage. He came back, that's how black and how proud. So when you heard that music, you felt different. You know what I'm saying? So even your music, when you hear certain things, just not. I ain't hear no beats behind it. When I heard you and your father, that piece right there, it triggered me. It made me sit up a little better. You know what I'm saying? It's inspiring. Yes, and sometimes if you being like beat down and you feel like you constantly hearing, I ain't nothing, I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? For you know what you believe in it. You know what I'm saying? So music is important. Like even that's why like when they brought us off the plantation, put us on the plantation, they made the drum illegal. We used to communicate with the drum. They said, it's illegal. We better not catch y'all playing the drum. So the beats, the words that we say, you know what I'm saying? The terms we use. Like you probably heard me come in and say chairman. That's my title. It's my, you know what I'm saying? I'm a representative, I'm a servant of the people. So all the Black Panther Party, that's how old is the Cubs. We're not, people say Cubs, oh, they young, they live, no. We the offspring of the Black Panther Party. That's me, and I was about 3 or 4 years old. Minister Huey P. Newton came to Chicago to speak. I jumped out of this lady's hands who was holding me, Jackie Waters, and I ran to look up at that picture. You know what I'm saying? I was born 2.5 weeks after my father was assassinated. But something in me was connected to him. You know what I'm saying? Your father. How y'all moving, we call it moving in sync. You know what I'm saying? It's a picture of DMX. I want you to check it out. It's a picture of DMX. You know, he went through a lot of struggles, and he talked about how, struggles he went through. His son, that's laying down next to him. It's a picture they eating somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He eating the food, and you know what I'm saying? He want, and a lot of people, they say, we want that, it's your legacy. I can live on, you know what I'm saying? Because we only, life, that means we going to be here physically. We got a certain amount of time to be here. But so your legacy, I say, man, that's still carrying me on. You know what I'm saying? So it's important. You right on? Is that what we said? Right on.
Use your words.
Right on.
Right on.
Right on. You got any questions?
Right on.
What is that?
Good question.
This is right on. Yeah, definitely. This was then my mother to be. Her name was Deborah Johnson. Now we call her Mother Akua. She is 18. She had just turned 19 5 days after this. She's 8.5 months pregnant. They had just brought her out. The police had just brought her to the station and knocked her up. Her husband, my father, they were in the bed, and the police came and shot the house up. They shot over 99 rounds into the house. She felt the shells coming through the mattress. She jumped up, seen it moving too slow. She covered down over his body. They pulled out the room. They opened her bathrobe. She was 8.5 months pregnant when they put a gun on her stomach. You know what I'm saying? So she better not run. That's his shoe. That's his house slippers. His long johns. His robe. And that's when she was in jail. I was born 25 days later. That's my mother Akua. That's behind us. That's that picture. That's where the Panthers had said, "Come on, see for yourself what happened at the house." In the freezing cold, some people came all over the world, so we want to see what happened December the 4th, 1969, when they assassinated Chairman Fred, 21 years old. And the fifth of the month, 22 years old. That's my father, Chairman Fred, when he was speaking. Those are some of the rallies all over the world, people's uprising, like the assassination of Chairman Fred. That's Philadelphia. You had chapters and branches of the Panther Party all over the world. All over the world. That's the two founders of the Black Panther Party over there in that big picture. Minister Huey P. Newton and Chairman Bobby Seale started October 15th, 1966. And so we came on the legacy of the Black Panther Party, you know what I'm saying? We say it's a legacy that we need to know about. You know, and that's our logo, that's our symbol. That's our symbol. Club, Black Panther Party Club. Any more questions? Take your time.
Who's that again?
Miami? That's Chairman Fred Hampton. That's him on the phone. I grew up in this house. I come here once, you know, a few times every year. But that's him. That's Chairman. That's the chairman. Yes, it's Chairman Fred. That's him. He was only 21 when they murdered him. They assassinated him. See, they politically murdered him. They came in and they done it in a way to scare people. Don't talk about Chairman Fred no more.
That's why I really wanted you to meet the chairman, because I heard so much about him. And I heard so much about the Black Panthers. I love the Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't against no street organizations, because I've been in that life before. But I want you to know that there's powerful people that's not against each other, because we can't be against each other. Because everybody is against us.
People gon' win, my people gon' succeed. We gon' all come together one day. I believe in my people. 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 My people gon' win, my people gon' succeed. We gon' all come together one day. I believe in my people. I believe in my people. I believe in my people. I believe in my people.
My people is thoroughbreds like Chairman Fred, who ain't never been scared. Brave slaves that fled, could have been cotton picking and bootlicking, but chose the grave instead. And I'm amazed by every page that I read, written by Ivan Von Sturtevant, Francis Welch, and Oshun, and other authors you never heard of. Read about assassination, Patrice Lumumba, Nelson Mandela, incarceration. They should have freed him sooner. Marcus Garvey can see the future. That's why he raised the red, black, and green. So when you hit the field to drill, you know who play for the team. I stay on my dean, and I got that from Noble Drew. Only a chosen few can scope it from a global view. Sandra Bland, the
Paragon and Choker too. Mike Brown, hands down, Laquan, you know we wrote for you. Callaway, I had to say, big ups to Sister Carolyn J. Ruff. Angel and Nataki shutting down beauty stores and open them up. Mr. Boots on the ground, set loose from the pound. Big dog been out here raising these bucks, making them tough. Teach them about that knowledge of self. It ain't about the profit and wealth, it's about black products and health. And resisting these narcotics, pushed by the prophets of death. The hottest hip hop is hot garbage at best. I put that on me, and that's with all due respect. From Kim Fox to Jussie Smollett, it's all a connect. Say the Hampton House is African Holocaust got us all up in debt. My people.